Hi friends, in this video we are going to discuss about how to convert rectangle form into polar form and polar form to rectangle form. Okay, so we know that. So what is polar form and what is rectangle form? Just see here, I am writing here. For example, if I want to convert from rectangle form to polar form, okay. So what is actually rectangle form? For example, here I am writing, just see here. For example, z is equal to 10 plus j 10. Okay, just see here. So this one is plus symbol. So z is equal to 10 plus j 10. So this is in the rectangle form. Okay, this is in the rectangle form. Clear? Now coming to the second one, what is polar form? So polar form means, just see here, for example, z is equal to 10 having an angle of 20 degree. Okay, so this is what? This is the polar form. So whenever we are simplifying or whenever we are analyzing any circuit, okay, any circuit in case of electrical circuit subject, so for example we are going to discuss about the AC circuits. So in that particular analysis, it is mandatory to convert from rectangle to polar form and polar to rectangle form. Okay, because sometimes while we are simplifying or while we are analyzing, sometimes you are getting, it's a combination of, rectangle forms, or it's a combination of polar forms. Okay, so we know that in any AC circuit, so we always assume or we always consider all the quantities in the polar form. Okay, so in that case we need to convert from rectangle to polar form. Okay, so that is the reason why, so this particular conversion is very important while we are solving the electrical circuit AC circuit systems. Okay, so just now I have written the rectangle form and polar form. Okay, just again I am writing here. For example, z is equal to 10 plus j2. Okay, so 10 plus j2. So this is the rectangle form. Now whenever we are getting the rectangle forms like this in any analysis, so if you want to get, for example, if you want to get these particular rectangle into like this, okay, for example 10 having angle of 2 degree, for example, like this, if you want to get that particular rectangle form into this polar form, so what we need to do? Okay, so that we are going to discuss in this video. Okay, so just see here, I am writing here. So for example, we have uh, expression like this, z is equal to 2. Okay, just a minute, this is, just see here. So for example, z is equal to 2 minus j, for example 2 minus j 10. Okay, so this is the actually rectangle form. Now what we need to do? We need to convert this particular rectangle form into polar form. Then what we need to do, just to see, so this 2 represents the real value, this minus j10 represents the imaginary value. Okay, whenever we are converting, so from rectangle form to polar form, we need to consider the two values, that is we need to consider 2 and we need to consider the magnitude of this one, that is minus 10. Okay, 2 comma minus 10, we need to consider these two values if we want to convert from this rectangle form into polar form. Okay, so that is the reason why, just remember these two values. Okay, we need to consider 2 and this is minus 10. Okay, now see, so while we are converting the rectangle to polar form in the, so this particular calci, what we need to do? So we need to convert from rectangle to polar. So that is the reason why, just observe here, just I am highlighting here. So here we have shift button. Okay, and we have here POL. Okay, just see, on the plus button we have POL name is there. Okay, so we need to use these two buttons if you want to convert from rectangle form to polar form. Okay, so just see here. So what I am doing, first I am click on, just click on shift and at the same time click on plus, you will get like this. Okay, so here in the inside of brackets, this is showing like x comma y. Okay, here x value always 2, and here y value we have taken minus 10. Okay, so whenever we are entered these two values from the rectangle equation, so you are getting, okay, you are getting the value of, so just see, I'm highlighting here, just see. Okay, so you are getting this one. This is the value of magnitude, and this one is the value of angle. Okay, so just I'm highlighting here, just see. Okay, just see here. So here this value shows, it means from this point to this point shows the magnitude, and this particular value, okay, this particular value shows the angle. So with the help of this we can say that 10.198 having angle of minus 1.3734 degrees. Okay, so like this we can convert from rectangle form to polar form. Okay, I think you are clear now. This is clear. Now coming to the second one, that is what, converting from polar form to rectangle form. For example, I am considering here z is equal to 2 having an angle of minus 19 degrees. Okay, so this one is 2 actually. Okay, so z is equal to 2 of angle minus 19 degrees. Now if you want to convert from this particular polar form into rectangle form, then what we need to do? So we need to click on click on shift, but here we have minus symbol. On minus we have rec means rectangle. Okay, so whenever we are going to converting from polar form to rectangle form, so you have to click on shift, at the same time click on minus. It will shows rec open bracket r comma t and closed bracket. Here r represents the value of magnitude which is in the polar form, that is what, 2 in the previous expression, and here t represents the value of angle, that is minus 19. Okay, so if you enter these two values in the brackets, then here you will get the value of what? So this is the real value, and this y value shows the imaginary value. It means that, so whenever we are going to write the expression, just see the values. So here x is equal to 1.9774 something value. So you can consider only after 4 digits after dot. Okay, so after point you have to consider only 4 digits, that is enough. And here x value is this one, and y value, here the y value is minus 299.7544. so you can write this particular value in the rectangle form like this. Okay, just see here, you can write z is equal to 1.9774 plus means this the value of my y is minus, so that's why, so instead of plus you can directly write minus j, this one is 299 point. So after point you have to consider 4 digits. Okay, so like this we can convert from polar to rectangle and rectangle to polar. Okay, so this is the process we need to convert from polar to rectangle and rectangle to polar uh, in any AC circuit calculations. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.